Well, my dear students, another very important class, the liver. Usually, when the students finish the peptic ulcer and go to the liver, they start feeling the pain of systemic pathology. But it is not as difficult as that, provided we concentrate and then. In the liver, there can be an alcoholic liver disease. In the first chapter, you would have read about the fatty liver. It is going to be a repetition called as a stage of steatosis, fatty liver. The same description you people should write. Next one, there can be a steatohepatitis. There is an inflammation of the liver. And in the third stage, you find that there will be a fibrosis or cirrhosis. Definitely, most of the colleges will be having a specimen of cirrhosis or a fatty liver. You must know it. So look at this picture over here. There is a nodular pattern and externally there will be a hobnail pattern. You'll have to mention why it is getting formed. That will be about cirrhosis. It becomes firm and then it becomes smaller. All will be described very well in your text as well as in my class on R.A.T.S. 1. How do you classify cirrhosis? Usual question. So it can be morphological. That is not very important and don't be carried away by it. Micronodule, macronodule, and mixed nodule. You are trying to be too smart. But what we want is etiological classification. Alcoholic liver disease, non-alcoholic cirrhosis. Then there can be steroids, which can be causing a cirrhosis, alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, Indian childhood cirrhosis, etc. A lot of causes will be there. And there can be something called as biliary cirrhosis, Wilson's disease. A lot of these diseases are there. Sometimes even viral hepatitis can end in a cirrhosis, hemochromatosis. All these are given and any of them can be asked as a question or definitely you will be having some MCQ. Even otherwise, if you are a student who is going to mention the other conditions, you are going to score the mark. So that will be about cirrhosis. Whenever I say cirrhosis, what are the complications? So mostly portal hypertension. Then what is the complication of portal hypertension? I'll have to mention. Is it clear? So there can be a splenomegaly, for example, there can be ascites, then there can be the hematemesis and so on. So these complications, Peter hepaticus, etc. This can be given as a kind of a problematic one so that I diagnose cirrhosis and write an essay on it. Problem-based question. Viva also it is important. Biliary cirrhosis, just read up these. There are two types, primary biliary, secondary biliary. And in primary biliary, there will be 4 stages which are given. So I would like to see whether you are able to see the stages. I am not going to repeat it. There will be a destruction, there will be a proliferation, and then there will be a cirrhosis. So 4 stages we people will have to mention. And usually bile lakes can be present. Secondary biliary cirrhosis can happen because of obstruction. And one of the favorite questions of mine will be Clonarchus sinensis. So it is a parasite that is causing obstruction. So these things you people will have to read. Biliary cirrhosis. Portal hypertension I have already mentioned. Peter hepaticus, gynecomastia, then there can be a sterility, atrophy of the testis, and so on and so forth. So this is important for us. So it can be essay, short note, specimen, viva, whatever be it, don't omit these. This is a beautiful picture. Such pictures, no? There will be black and white diagrams are given those for you people to draw. This is a liver parenchyma and then it is being separated by fibrous band. They are all irregular and there is no architecture. Usually I find a central vein, then the cords of hepatocytes, portal triad, etc. Those are all not seen. This is called effacement of architecture. And ultimately, there can be a carcinoma in some cases. So that will be the first part of it. I would like you people to kindly read up liver. We shall go to the next class.